Hey, how you doing, guys? As you can see, the title of my picture and my thumbnail photo. Ugh, I want to tell you the story of the mad chicken. Well, this weekend I decided to work some OT. Saturday went great. I mean, it was phenomenal. I had everything I wanted to do in place. I accomplished almost everything I needed to accomplish. Getting ready for working that evening, and also getting certain things in place for the week, and making sure that I put in certain orders that I want to put in for certain family members that I want to give gifts to. Because it's Christmas time. Well, I'm fully dressed. Only thing I had to put on were my shoes and my socks and things of that nature because it got pretty cold here in the city. And I love ice water. That is my passion. Ugh. And I had a bottle of, hey Stephanie, mwah, happy holidays, boo boo. Um, I reached and I opened up the freezer. And are you ready? A goddamn chicken came missing out that damn freezer and hit my ankle. Now, it was a little painful, but I kind of brushed it off and I picked up the chicken and slapped it back in that freezer. Went on my iPhone notes to put in to rearrange my freezer so food can't fall out. Right? Oh God! I went and I gathered my bags and everything. Stephanie, stick around for this. I made it to the train. Everything was fine. But baby, when I got off that train, when I tell you pain shot up through my body like I've never felt, I said, oh Lord. But in the process, I kind of felt my foot and my ankle swelling up. Hey, just Andrea. I'm getting ready to tell y'all my story. I'm telling the story. I made it to work. I got myself situated. But when I tell you that my foot and my ankle was throbbing, it was throbbing. So I slipped off my boot and I said, I saw my ankle look weird. So I put my boot back on and I worked my shift. And I called Uber to pick me up when my shift was over. And I made it home that Sunday morning because I did an overnight shift. So I made it home that Sunday morning about maybe 7:45. And I was sitting here. And when I tell you the pain was something else, at that point I couldn't even stand on it anymore. I think that all that those hours that I was at work and I was sitting there, I kept that boot on and it kept my ankle from not getting bigger. But baby, once that boot came off, when I tell you my ankle swole up, I'd never seen my ankle like that. I called 911. Yes, I sprained my ankle. It was a chicken that did the damage. I didn't realize frozen food could be so dangerous. But uh I feel better now, Andrea. I'm Stephanie. I feel a lot better now than yesterday and this morning. The ibuprofen and the Tylenol is really kicking in. Like literally, I was able to get up a half an hour ago and go to the bathroom without my cane. and the ice is doing wonders because the swelling has went down tremendously. But I do have to get up in the morning and go see the podiatrist because, unfortunately, the ankle that is sprained several years back in the early 2000s, I broke my foot, and it's the same exact foot, my left foot. So I'm gonna go see them tomorrow morning at about maybe 10:30 in the morning. Stephanie, frozen food is worse than somebody or getting hit by something hard. But the thing that really surprised me, when it initially happened, it was like a slight pain. But the progression, oh my God. And, we try to do everything in our power not to go into the emergency room because here in the city, they got this public service announcement going around with this triple threat with COVID and the flu. And it's another thing they saying. It's something about it has to deal with the respiratory. So I don't really want to go in no emergency room or no hospitals, period. But baby, I'm telling you, I should have took pictures of it before they wrapped it up, so you guys could see just how big my ankle was. But it's almost 24 hours later. It went down tremendously. So I'm home. Well, they have me down from the ER. Wait, my mom hit my sister with a frozen chicken. After what? See, we gotta do chicken stories. But wait, hold on. I'm still learning this thing on my phone, y'all. So just bear with me. I gotta learn how. I gotta learn how to scroll. Oh, there it is. There I got it. What you said? My mommy hit my sister with a frozen chicken for getting smart. Lord have mercy. Well, child, I opened up my freezer, and when I tell you that damn chicken came out like a missile. Oh, oh, and I'm so glad I can sit here and laugh now, because but maybe like 6, 7 hours ago, I was laying up in here in pain. But Tylenol and them ibuprofens that the hospital gave me is working its magic. But I just thank God that it wasn't fractured, because I'm gonna tell you right now, had that my ankle been fractured, that would have been like a doomsday effect for me, because it was the same foot that I had broke several years ago. So if my ankle would have been fractured, I would have needed surgery, and that would have called for me being out of work for months. Ain't God good? Ain't God good? But I'm going to get up in the morning and I'm going down there to see the podiatrist. And look how God worked. The same doctor that handled my fracture is the same doctor that I'm going to see tomorrow at the podiatrist's office about this sprained ankle. But I really got a strong feeling that I can't return to work on Wednesday. I probably got to take the whole week off, which is fine. I'll sit here. I'll order stuff. I didn't get the rest of my Christmas dinner in here. I'll order it. I'll let the kids cook. Just make sure I have everything here. And while I'm here, I could go through this pile of boxes that's sitting in a corner over here that looks disgusting. And I'll wrap those things up and have my nephew come over here and throw them under my mother tree. And it is what it is. But I just want to put out there, a chicken is dangerous. Frozen. But other than that, ladies, how you guys have been? How you guys are enjoying your holiday season? Andrea, This is your first Christmas as being a grandmama. I know you got him some stuffies. I know that tree is so filled up with not just your babies, but I know he got more. Yeah. But yeah. Yeah, it's been a lot going on these YouTube streets. Oh, it's been a lot going on these YouTube streets. Child. Mm-mm-mm. I got attacked by a chicken, and child, they got a video out here of a girl going to get chicken. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. It's a lot, but I ain't mad at them. It is what it is. It's the beef sector. That's what they do. You know? A hot mess. Stephanie. Stephanie. Now, now we gonna switch gears. Stephanie. Why did that girl go out there walking around looking like that? Why? I mean, you sit up here and you talk about what people look like and how they live and things of that nature, and somebody caught a snapshot of you living your real life, and you walking around here with your hair. And let me tell you something, Brianna got some beautiful braided hair. Your hair not done. You walking around looking disheveled like that, and you getting up in a Mercedes that you proud of. Mm, 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 mm. Now, I ain't gonna go in about her weight, because once she take her weight and her conditioning of her weight seriously, that's on her. But you a big girl, and big girls, let me tell you something. They dress their ass off, and Stephanie, you know they do. Andrea, you know they do. Like, why would you walk around looking like that? But my question is, the real big question, is somebody living in that town that's watching Brianna, know exactly where she lives and how she's moving, that caught that footage? And it didn't come from her ops. And I was like, wow. See, when you are exhibiting bad behavior and want to be a put on that your life is this, that, and the third, how somebody's sitting there willing and waiting to expose you, and you want to take her down today, but like, oh, I'm not upset. I got thick skin. I like being a big girl and da 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 da. Yeah. You have done some nasty things to people. Y'all continuously sit behind the scenes and be doxing people, passing their personal information, and you get mad and get mad when individuals you don't like. Stephanie, Stephanie, I'm thick as well. I ain't gonna walk out my front door. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna be honest about this here, and you might call this having being vain. But even when I wake up in the morning and I want to go to the store and get just some half and half, or a half a loaf of bread, or some OJ, or some carrot juice and things of that nature, I go in that bathroom, wash my face, brush my teeth, comb my hair down. I might put a little bit of eyeliner on and things of that nature, and put on a decent jogging suit, and then I walk out my front door. I'm not walking out my house looking any kind of way. I just, like, you're showing people because you sit it behind a avatar. You could be anything you want. Now your real life is really exposed. So yeah, you gotta dumb down that and say, oh, I got thick skin, but I walk with class and this, that, and the third. That didn't look classy at all. That looked lazy. That look like you don't care. Like, I mean, and also, Stephanie, can I say something to you? Have you noticed Brianna got bigger? Have you noticed that? And the sad part about it, because see, I'm not going to drag her for her weight. I'm not going to do that. Because that's some serious stuff going on with that young lady. She's only 30 years old. She's beyond morbidly obese. And she's not taking it seriously. That's the sad part. Girl, by the time you 40, you going to be having diabetes, congestive heart failure, hypertension. I forgot what they call that with obese people. You know how they nerves and their legs and their back and stuff start breaking down. She looked like she got them keloids like we see on 600 Pound Life. And you really sitting there saying you comfortable with that? And my fear for Brianna is when she sleep at night. Brianna can't lay down flat like we do. She gotta sleep sitting up. Cause you best to believe she got sleep apnea. I wouldn't be surprised if she don't have a little thing there with an oxygen tank to keep her breathing at night. Yeah. You sitting up here, you running your mouth, and you trying to be the baddest chick up here on YouTube and present yourself to be something other than what you are. Yeah, you're right. Stephanie, you're right about that. You're right about that. But I'm not going to knock her because I'm going to tell you, I was talking about compassion in my other video. So I don't want to be a hypocrite and sit here and come here hours later and be bashing somebody because that's not who I am in real life. But, mm-mm. And I was watching Andrea. Look how Andrea came down and lost that weight after her health scare. Look how she lost some of that weight. If she can do it, I can. And I'm gonna tell you something, Stephanie and Andrea. You know, within the last 6 to 7 weeks, I've been really pulling back from what I've been eating. And my options are changing. Because today I was laid up in here in this house like this. Because what I'm going through, I ordered me some salmon and it was awesome. Awesome. I would have liked to cook it myself, but it was good. I felt nourished to things of that nature. I don't want to be like that. I don't want to get that big. My goal is I really want to start really living a healthier lifestyle. But in order for me to get there, I got to make my mentality more healthy. Do that make sense? Do that make sense? In order for you to get healthy, your mentality got to change. Oh. But that thing that's called her bestie, I wish she shut up. Wait, she said what? And she said that she is fine. So, oh well, she said the only thing she can do is run 3 miles. She's good. So she said, Andrea, Stephanie, that girl can't walk 2 miles. Okay. She's in denial. She's totally in denial. Okay. She said she was walking straight with her head back and gracious. No. I saw a person very conscious of her surroundings and who was watching her. And she was getting to that car as fast as she could. That's what I saw in that video. Am I celebrating it? No. But do I feel sorry in a certain area? No. Because she has not exhibited an ounce of compassion for anyone. They sit over there and they see. Here's the thing about doxing. We all get angry and shame individuals that do it out in the open, but the worst doxers in the world is the ones that's doing it behind the scenes, because you don't know who the hell they are. You don't know where it's coming from, and you never would, because they can hide behind having those troll names and things of that nature and thinking that we can't find them. They are more damaging than the ones that we know. It's not. It's not. It really is not uncomfortable, Stephanie. It really is not. I don't like the fact that I can't, well, within the last 2 weeks or so, I can. But, prior to that, my stomach was sticking out. And I couldn't really reach down and tie my shoes. I'm going to be honest. But when I started taking them back, because Thanksgiving, I cooked all that food. And I'm telling you, I went in on Thanksgiving. I didn't even eat 10 ounces of that food. I stuck to my regimen that I eat normally at work. And when I tell you my stomach started coming down, I said, oh, well, let me get my waist trainer. Let me start working towards getting my stomach down. I have been moving around and feeling better. Unfortunately, within the last 24 hours, I can't move like I want to. But I am not changing up my diet because I'm already started. Now my mental's got to get me into that gym to start working out, because it's not comfortable. It's not. It's not. But she keeps telling that story, and she want to put up that facade that she don't have a problem with it. Okay. I love you too, boo. Because I'm going to wrap this up. You know I'll be up here long. But thank you guys for stopping by. But, yeah, my original thing was to come here and talk about my foot, my ankle. I sprained my ankle almost a week and a half before Christmas. It is what it is. But, So with that being said, I'm going to wrap this up. And I'm going to lay here and catch up on 2 movies. Well, matter of fact, I'm going to go on my Hulu, because I want to start watching that show called Chippendales. I want to see what that's all about. So with that being said, guys, you guys have a good night. Stay safe. Godspeed. And I love you all, because it's your girl, Queen Lady C. Mwah!